Hey guys, do you know what time it is? It's not adventure time. It's actually time to be on high alert as we take on the new dangers and perils of the new world in third-person form with the most advanced console. Hi guys, this is Claire from What to Play, and we are gonna bring you the top 10 PS4 third-person game genres for 2016, 2017, and 2018, all arranged by PlayScore. PlayScore is an average of gamer and critic ratings. So without further ado, let us start number 10 with Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash. This is not the most convenient third-person shooter. In fact, it is infamous for skirting the thin line of video game decency. Senran Kagura's Summer Special is more splash than bang, foregoing their usual arsenal for the wet and wild fun water gun battles. Bring in the tropical heat, put on some sunscreen, and take their beautiful waifus out on the beach. Choose your team of 5 from a selection of over 30 feisty ninjas and go through each one of their 5 single-player storylines. Try up their shooting skills using a diverse arsenal of water weapons and squirt and splash the buxom ladies to your heart's content. Just the kind of light-hearted fun you'd expect from the Senran Kagura team, it has a play score of an 8.01. Coming in at number 9 goes to Tom Clancy's The Division. The Tom Clancy series has been everywhere from drug wars to anti-terrorism, and with the series they take the road to pathology. Just a step back from the total zombie apocalypse, the eponymous elite squadron has to deal with a growing smallpox epidemic that's been spreading around a dystopian New York City. Put on your special suits and do whatever you can to find the elusive Patient Zero. Sharing elements with Bungie's Destiny series, The Division is a daring mix of role-playing, shooting, and resource collecting. Of course, on top of the single-player campaign, it also has the thrills of multiplayer in the dreaded Dark Zone. Dun dun dun. Play along with your friends, show off your skills, and climb the leaderboards with a play score of an 8.31. 8th goes to Fortnite Battle Royale. Fortnite exploded into the Battle Royale genre as an unlikely competitor to the up-and-coming Arma-inspired original PUBG. Making its beginnings as the cartoon building game / zombie shooter, it since has made mark on the world with its unique spin on the rising genre. But because on top of the 1 versus 100 survival of the fittest gameplay, it also kept its base building elements that added a whole new layer of strategy. But best of all, Fortnite doesn't take itself too seriously, tossing out realism for character and viral dance moves. Whether you want to stay in your foot or shoot it out in the vicious arena, you're sure to have a great time in the field with a play score of an 8.36. At number 7 goes to Sniper Elite 4. The Mortal Kombat of the third-person shooters is back for a 4th installment, bringing along the gloriously gory slow-mo headshots along with it. It is a massive step up from their previous title, starting with a bigger map to allow players more freedom. It also has an improved artificial intelligence which makes encounters with the enemy units all the more challenging. Take on the shoes of the master marksman and venture towards Italy and watch Nazi bodies explode, pop, and crack into the canvas of blood and entrails. How exciting. While it still took some criticism for its supposed lack of substance, it still upped the sniper game with a play score of an 8.38. 6th place goes to The Evil Within 2. The darkness returns to haunt poor Sebastian Castellano in this continuation to Shinji Mikami's grotesque horror action adventure. Back in the shoes of the troubled now ex-cop, Castellano's fight against his inner demons have only just begun. With the Shadows not quite content with taking apparently everything that he has, he boldly makes a return to the nightmare realm to redeem himself and to save the lives of his family. This sequel manages that perfect balance of gameplay and story, giving you traumatizing horrors, adrenaline-pumping action, and topping it all off with a moving narrative. Fight against brand new monstrosities and help Castellano survive another bout of psychological trauma with a play score of an 8.43. Alright guys, we'll get right back to the rankings, but I just want to tell you that your favorite games have their complete and updated play scores in our website, that is whattoplay.com right over here, and it looks gorgeous, it is beautiful with its new layout, so I hope that you guys can check it out, and we're super excited for you guys to check it out. It's there on the link below. We're down to number 5 with LA Noire. A breakthrough for its time, technology has finally caught up to Rockstar's detective action-adventure. Drawing inspiration from the age of film noir, travel back to mid-century America and fill in the shoes of the talented Detective Phelps. Unlike its cinematic influence, the world isn't always black and white. Known for its use of depth and analysis, each character can offer a range of facial expressions. How cool is that? With this edition's heightened facial features, it will allow you to read deeper into the minds of your suspects and witnesses, just like in real life. Not much of a diversion from the original, but it does make a huge impact. It has a play score of an 8.65. And of course, number 4 goes to Resident Evil 4. An HD remaster from one of Capcom's legendary survival horror series is back, and while there might be some intense debates on whether it stayed true to the Resident Evil survivor horror roots, one thing is for sure, it is a damn fun third-person shooter. Playing as former Raccoon City cop Leon S. Kennedy, you will be tasked to save the president's daughter from the hands of the mysterious cult. Step inside the misty gray European outskirts and face off against hordes of gruesome, murderous beasts. Originally made for GameCube, this PS4 remake boasts renewed textures and smooth 60 FPS, making feel at home on the modern console. Whichever side you pick on the heated RE4 debate, it's still a veritable action shooter experience with a play score of an 8.72. Coming in at number 3 is Valkyria Chronicles Remastered. A stark contrast to the fantasy universe of most JRPGs, Valkyria Chronicles has a refreshing sort of realism to it. Depicting the thrills and tragedies of war in cel-shaded form, this remaster of the 2008 PlayStation 3 game was a hit major success. Put on your tactical wits to the test with the game's unique blitz combat system. Move around your characters in the battlefield and shoot enemy forces in turn-based and real-time fashion. But while the action of its hybrid gameplay is already a strong selling point, Valkyria Chronicles dives home with a gripping narrative told in their gorgeous art style. Coming to full form with this remaster's graphical enhancements, an amazing game just got better. It has a play score of an 8.81. Second to the last goes to Ratchet and Clank. From the movie based on the game comes this game that ties in with the movie based on the game. It's a mouthful for sure, but this reboot of the iconic PlayStation 2 title is worth every minute. Make use of Ratchet Alarm Box's wide arsenal of weapons or take on the robotic shoes of Clank to find the right tools for the job. It's a fun action-adventure game that not only has creative platforming mechanics, but also dazzles with colorful shooting. It manages to capture the feeling of the classic title while bringing the spark of the movie's Titan dynamic. Praised for its fluid controls and overall enjoyable experience, it's a fantastic reboot with a play score of an 8.86. And here are the runners-up before we reveal the number 1. 11th goes to Star Trek Online. Become your own captain in this MMORPG set in the iconic Star Trek universe. Guide your crew through the last frontier with a play score of a 7.61. 12th place goes to Star Wars Battlefront 2. A release mired in greed and controversy, EA's sequel to their Battlefront reboot takes you through the stars and beyond with a classic tale of the Empire versus the Rebellions. It has a play score of a 7.53. At number 13 is Agents of Mayhem, a spin-off of the Saints Row series. Prepare for an open-world adventure in the heart of Seoul. Pick 3 agents from the eponymous organization and use their abilities to stop Legion from destroying the world. It receives a play score of a 7.51. At 14th place goes to Mass Effect Andromeda. A game 5 years in the making, it culminates the epic Mass Effect trilogy. Continue your journey as a Pathfinder with enhanced graphics, improved combat, and deep narrative. It has a play score of a 7.11. 15th place goes to Schoolgirl Zombie Hunter, a straightforward shooter exclusively for the PS4. Play as one of the feisty zombie hunting schoolgirls and blast the faces of the undead ghouls with baseball, machine guns, and rocket launchers. It has a play score of a 6.99. And the best third-person shooter on the PS4 goes to Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Uncharted has been one of the PS4's most sought-after exclusive, and with this explosive fourth installment, they prove exactly why that is. More action-adventure than shooter, Naughty Dog has a lot prepared for their poster boy's last adventure before his retirement. It's the most appropriate send-off as Nathan Drake explores and discovers brand new secrets in a hidden city. Discover a new outlook on life as you take on the pirate's life in search of Captain Henry Avery's lost treasure. Yar! It is undoubtedly the biggest title yet, packed with jaw-dropping set pieces, testosterone-fueled action, and brain-teasing environmental puzzles all in one. The whole trifecta of video excellence is here with a play score of a 9.45. And that is it for today's video. We hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have anything that you want to say, just comment it down below and let us know and read your thoughts. Also, if you like these games, why don't you just try to go to the description box below? We put all the links there, like our whattoplay.com website, our Facebook pages, Instagram pages, Twitter pages, everything. So check that out. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more updates on the What to Play videos. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.